What's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining again. We got a unboxing and amp dyno video coming your way. Now, this amplifier, this Pioneer that I found at Walmart, was in the clearance section. I paid $89 for it. Originally $110 or $120, so it was about 30% off, and I was like, you know what? I gotta grab it. This thing is cool because it's a brand new Pioneer amplifier at Walmart, as I know. So, without further ado, here we got the Pioneer GM-E360X4. Now it says, you know, bold as all get out right on the front, 1000 watts max, 432 channel amplifier. So we'll see if it actually does do the 1000 watts. I highly doubt it, but you know what, regardless, for the price you're paying for this amplifier, this would be a nice addition for your mids and highs on a budget. But let's see how much power it actually does. On the box, it says, let's see here, 70 watts RMS at 4 ohms, 1% THD. That's on 4 channels. And then 90 watts RMS on 4 channels at 2 ohms at 1% THD as well. So, signal noise ratio 75 dBs. And okay, yeah, the rest is in Spanish, it looks like. Cool. So we have a base to go off of. 150 RMS by 2 at 4 ohms bridged. So we're going to see if it does all those numbers and then some, a little bit less, a little bit more. For right on the money, we're going to see what it does. So if you want to skip to just the testing of the video, I'll leave the time link below. If you want to see what else is inside this box that comes with the amplifier, check it out. Nice. Got some good packaging here. Keeps it all together. Looks pretty cool. Let's pull this out of here. All right. First thing I see is a manual. Baggie here. Let's get rid of this box. It's going to be in the way. All right, cool. So, move this thing down and out of the way. Alright, so we have the manual right here. Looks like it comes with, let's see, all the wiring, ways to do things, how to wire everything. Let's see, what else? Cool, pretty self-explanatory manual, you know, what it does, how to wire things, that kind of sort. And also it has some high-level input connectors here. So if you have a stock head unit and you don't want to run an LOC, a line-out converter, you could easily tap it into there to get your signal. Now to turn it on, I'm not sure if this actually has a turn on or not. Probably not, but regardless, you're good to go. Cool, cool, cool. And some mounting screws. Alright, let's get to the gravy. This thing's beautiful.
beautiful.
Brand new and clean. Heck yeah, dude. Alright, Pioneer 1000 watts. Maximum output power, GM-E360X4, right on the front, letting you know what it is. Alright, and on this side here, we have the ground, remote, ground, and positive. I don't like how they have the ground and positive right beside each other, but you know, either way, you're going to have to make this wiring job pretty clean, because we got the screw down spade terminals. Which are a cheaper side of how to do things, but at the end of the day, it still works. And then we got our 4 channels here, And let's see, channel B, channel A, and then you got your left and your right, and then you bridge from, let's see here. Okay, you bridge from down here and up there. That's kind of how Pioneer does it, at least from my experience. I have a Pioneer 340 or something like that, or 320 old school amplifier, and I was having a hard time bridging it because I wasn't looking at, oh, I got to bridge from here down to here, not here to here, or here across here, because it doesn't work. I mean, kind of does, but not, you don't want to do it that way. So that's cool. And we have 225 amp fuses, so we got 50 amps of fusing, so should do a decent amount of power. Hopefully it does rated. Now this is probably an AB amplifier. Shoot, maybe we'll crack it open after we're done testing and see what kind of internals we have inside. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome, awesome. All right, well, let's move to the amp dyno and get this thing powered up and see what kind of numbers we can get. Let's do it. Alright, we got the Pioneer GM-E360X4 on the bench test here. We're going to do the certified rating first at 4 ohms on one channel, and then we'll do an uncertified rating up to 10% THD to see how much power this amp can dish out per channel, and then we'll bridge it down and see what it does at 2 ohms per channel. So first step is the 4 ohm per channel run certified. Yes, we're turning up the gain. That's how you're loud, right? Not bad at all. We were able to get 85 watts up to 1% THD at 4 ohms on one channel. It's already doing above rated, which is awesome. Pioneer kicker, man, you can't complain. They do awesome ratings. They give you a little bit more for what you're paying for. Alright, so up next we're going to do the uncertified. We're going to keep this up to 10% THD, and we're going to see what we can get power-wise at 4 ohms, one channel. Holy crap. We were able to get 140 watts at 4.4 ohms, which is our 4 ohm rating, at 5.6% THD on one channel. On one channel, this thing is rated at 75 watts. But that's certified. This is not. But hey, man, that ain't bad at all. So what we're going to do next is we're going to wire it down to 2 ohms per channel and see what we can get. It's going to be bridged of 2 channels, so the power is going to be times 2 here. So hold on. Okay, so now we got the amp bridged at 2 ohms per channel, and it is rated at 90 watts RMS by 2. So we should see 180 watts right there. Now what is confusing, it also says 150 watts RMS by 2 channels, so that would be the same thing as what we're doing. So it's given a rating for 150 RMS by 2 by 2 or 90 by 4 by 4 by 4, whatever. So at 2 ohms. So it is confusing when they do that. I think maybe they rate it that way since when you have all channels driven, the amplifier can't do as much power. That could be it, or it's just the way they do things. I'm not entirely sure. If you guys have an idea or know why they do that in the ratings, please let me know. You would think apples equal apples, but not all the time. So let's see what we can get at 1% THD. Let's see if we can get between 150 or 180 RMS at 2 ohms and see what we can get certified. Gentlemen, we have a sleeper.
Jesse, don't do it. I bet you he's got more than 100 grand under the hood of that car.
244 watts certified. This thing says 150 to 180 watts at 1% THD. We just did 244 watts. That is crazy. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to run it at up to 10% THD, see if we can get even more power out of this amplifier. Holy crap, 363 watts, and we are still rising way over 4 ohms at 5.5% THD. 363 watts when this thing is rated 180 by 2. We're doing 363 by 2. That's what, 726 watts? Great Scott.
Oh, this is heavy.
This thing is almost doing the 1,000 watts. I'm sure on maybe a dynamic burst and you're wired down a little bit low or something crazy, you might be able to get 1,000 watts out of this amplifier for a split second. Wow. All right, man. I'm really happy with those results. Maybe what we could do real fast is run it maybe a lower impedance or a lower frequency to get a lower impedance to get closer to that 4 ohms. Hopefully we don't send this bad boy into protect. If not, you know Walmart's policy, it's grade A. So let's see what we can get. But otherwise, I am happy with those results. This is just bonus footage for you guys. Ooh. Well, that ain't good. Amplifier's actually in protect. Might be a thermal. Let's see if she turns back on. Yep, she is back and cooking. She is back and cooking. Wow, that scared me there for a second. I'm like, oh no, it can't be done already. Come on.
Come on, man.
All right. That's too low of an impedance. We don't want to blow this thing. That's as close as we're going to get. 4.1 ohms, 5.4% THD, 373 watts. So we squeezed out another 20 watts out of it just by being wired a little bit lower. Awesome. Alright, so I hope you guys learned something here from this Pioneer Walmart amp for $89. This thing did over 700 watts, which is just crazy for $89. Yes, it's a 4-channel, so if you're trying to wire this on subs, you might have different wiring configurations that you'll have to do. And obviously, after you wire it, 4 ohms bridge per 2 channels and stuff like that, you're going to run into impedance rise. And obviously, you've seen this amp go into protect, so you know you can't wire it too low. It's not going to like it. But at the end of the day, this thing did do rated power and then some. So you're not going to see a huge difference compared to an amplifier with a different wiring or something like that for the amount of power it's doing. For $89 to $100, whatever it costs, 110, even at the $110 mark, for the amount of power you're going to get for a 4-channel, this is more than you're going to ever need for your 6.5s, your 6x9s, your doors, or if you want to run this, you know, a small sub in the back and run 4 of your speakers in the doors, this is going to have plenty enough power to do so. So if you guys like this video, you like the
Dyno amp videos and stuff like that, smash that like button. It really helps, makes me feel better. I know there's some down thumb guys, you know, they just don't like me. I don't know what it is, man. I try to build or make the content as but
and make the content as good as I can, so you guys enjoy the videos for the time that I'm putting into this, because boy, man, it's crazy between the Team SP Loud, the Mecha stuff, the Kicker Unmasked, just everything else that I do. It's crazy, man. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, I had footage of actually, you know, doing the whole unscrew and opening up and everything, but I guess I wasn't recording. So anyway, here are the amp guts of the Pioneer 1000 4-channel. I mean, if you look at it,
oh my gosh, just look at it.
It really doesn't have too much going on, and it's a fairly small board. Not a full bridge. I believe this is an AB design, so they do get hot, but for the amount of power you're getting, this thing is not very big. Not sure on the transformers or anything like that, or the capacitors, what's what, but it's a pretty clean looking amp inside here. Everything has its place. Awesome, awesome.